Welcome to the Full of Tracy Monday Audio Commentary. This is Owen Tracy recording, and it is currently 1:54 p.m., and that is Central Time. Today is October 9th, and I thought that today I would kick off with Taiwan Semiconductor. So this is the Taiwanese listing, and it's clearly in an uptrend. So we can see that it has been bouncing from the region of the 200-day moving average on several occasions over the last 2 years. It's done that again, and it is still pushing on the upside. But what I think is important to highlight here is there's a lot of speculation about how much does NVIDIA reflect that strong performance. And when we look at what does which companies does Taiwan Semiconductor rely on for its sales? Well, on this chart, we can see that it is Apple is 25% and Nvidia is 10%, and then MediaTek 7, Broadcom 6. So what happens with Apple is probably going to be more influential for the outlook for Taiwan Semiconductor than essentially what's happening with Nvidia. And this is still a strong trend for Apple because there are a lot of people who bought phones in the last couple of years, and they're going to be looking at replacing them. I think that's an important characteristic. Now, there are lots of other things happening in the market. The Chinese government is going to make another statement tomorrow. We had a downward dynamic again on the mainland market, but the H-share index in Hong Kong was not down nearly as much. Then we've had a broadly positive day on Wall Street with the S&P 500 at a new high, and there's still a bit of uncertainty in the commodity complex because copper was down, oil was down, gold was down, and I think a lot of that has to do with uncertainty around the interest rate environment. Then, of course, there's a massive hurricane about to hit Florida, and it's going to probably hit the Tampa area. That's one of the areas which is directly south of where a lot of the orange groves are. So there is certainly the potential that some of the commodity supply chain issues that have sustained some of the soft commodities aren't going to get better anytime soon. So certainly plenty to think about in here.